Philippines. So we are entering the first name of the recipient, Bianca. Okay. Now we're entering the last name, which is Gonzalez.
Oops. Delete.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now we enter her mobile phone number, which I have luckily with me. We're not reading them out right now. Bianca, don't worry. Yeah, okay. Start worrying. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What happens next is that the Vodafone Money Transfer asks for confirmation whether we are sure that we want to send money to Bianca Gonzalez with this phone number. This looks all good. Okay. Now we are asked how much money do you want to send? And we want to send 2,000 Qatar Riyal. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you see it as well with the 2,000. Bianca will then tell us.
2000. Oops.
Okay, scroll down a bit. Just down. Yeah.
Oops. Hey, what's happened?
Okay. Now we need to select a reason for this transaction. This is for the Philippine Central Bank to classify what is this remittance for. So we can say personal saving here. And, oh, sorry, yes, of course. So what happens now is the Vodafone Money Transfer SIM is communicating with our server and is getting the daily exchange rate, because we are sending 2,000 Qatar Riyal, but Bianca need to receive Filipino pesos. So we're looking up what is the foreign exchange rate today, and we present it now to the customer to confirm. So we want to send 2,000 Qatar Riyal to this phone number. We have an exchange rate of 11.99. So the amount that Bianca will receive on her GCash phone is 23,980 Qatar Riyal. And we have, Filipino pesos. And the transaction fee for this transaction is 12 Qatar Riyal. Okay? No, this is the actual fee. Okay. Now the customer has the chance to save a recipient as a favorite. For example, if you send quite often money to the same recipient. For this example, we choose no. Oh, we lost Bianca. Gone offline. Okay, so as a last step within the transaction process, the customer now need to enter his 5-digit PIN code as a confirmation and as an authorization of the whole transaction, so that not anyone can just find a SIM card and send money to someone else. So each transaction is secured with a 5-digit PIN code, which we're entering now. Okay. And now all of the information is sent to the Vodafone Money platform, and we're basically processing this, sending the money to Globe, and awaiting the confirmation from the other side. A money remittance to the Philippines on a mobile phone usually is within minutes. So now we have a confirmation screen here that the transaction is in progress, and our account has been debited the 2,000 Qatar Riyal that we sent, plus the 12 Qatar Riyal fee. Okay, you can say okay. And I already heard the sound in the background. We already received a text message, which is actually the confirmation that the other party, Bianca, has received the money. That is the moment where Bianca is waving to the camera and realizes, oh, I lost my connection, and is re-establishing. So she will wave into the camera soon. Okay. And now we can as well present the notification confirmation text message that we received. So if you open the text message, it will tell us that the money has been received on the other side. Okay, so Bianca will come in and, okay, very nice. Great, so then at this moment I would like to tell you a little bit more about the Vodafone Money Transfer service. For the moment, thanks a lot, Ambassador, for helping me with this presentation. And as soon as we have Bianca live, then she can tell us that she received the money and what actually she's now going to do with the money. As I said, there are multiple options to do, and yeah, she will tell us what she will do with it. So there are basically, from my perspective, three main aspects of Vodafone Money Transfer Service that I want to show you. I think the most important one we already presented here. It is really simple. Yeah, you just go into the SIM menu, you enter the recipient name and phone number, the amount. That's it. Money has arrived. Two other aspects are important as well. One of it has already been touched in the presentation as well. It's pay less. Customers do not need to pay that much for a transaction fee. So current remittance services in average across all of the different channels that are available is approximately about 20 Qatar Riyal. As you have seen in the presentation already, a transaction fee for a mobile transaction to the Philippines with Vodafone is only 12 Riyal. We're bringing down the cost by 40%. The important thing here is the customer has more money to send home to the people where the money can do good stuff, yeah, with his friends and family and support. The third really important aspect, already briefly touched in the presentation, is the security aspect. We're talking here about the people's money, and we want to make sure that this money is kept in safety and is secure. So Vodafone has implemented a banking-grade security system where each transaction is secured and need to be authenticated with a 5-digit PIN code that the customer can select for himself, meaning that if a customer even loses his phone, it doesn't matter, because, I mean, it's a pity for the phone, of course, but the money that is on the Vodafone Money account is safe, because everyone needs to have this 5-digit PIN code. Even further, every transaction that the customer is doing and is entering the 5-digit PIN, this transaction is encrypted in our mobile phone network. So even if some very intelligent man would invent something that you can read the data in the network, it would not matter because it's encrypted. Yeah, so it's a double safety from a customer perspective. And lastly, the money that customers giving us is not kept in the pocket of Irfan, but in fact it is kept in a Doha bank account. So we are having all the safety measurements in the background to keep the money safe. And finally, John mentioned it already in the introductory speech, this is a Qatar Central Bank approved service. Are we live again?
We're live again.
Just coming? Okay. Here we are. Hi, Bianca. Can you hear us now?
Oh, but they ended this call.
Bianca, can you hear us?
Hi.
Hello?
Yes, I hear
Hey.
you. Hi.
Bianca, sorry, we lost you shortly before we sent the money. Can you confirm that you received a text message with the money?
Yes, I actually have the phone in my hands. I received the text message.
That's great, Bianca. Perhaps you want to tell us what you are going to do now with this money once you've received it.
Hello?
Yes, Bianca, can you hear us? Okay. So in the whoa, that was close. Okay, so in the meantime, where we're re-establishing the connection, I can tell you already what Bianca is doing with the money. So this money she will not use for going shopping and buy some nice stuff. This money actually goes to her charity project in the Philippines, to UNICEF. Okay. At the end of my presentation, I would like to say some personal thank yous as well to all of the great partners that John already mentioned, but as well to all of the involved people, be it within Vodafone, the whole Vodafone project team, the whole teams within our external partners that make this day and this awesome service possible. Thanks a lot. And finally, so after this press conference, you will have as well the opportunity to sign up for Vodafone Money Transfer. So we have some sign-up agents in the background. So if you want to try the service for yourself, you can sign up for this great service. But yeah, now I would like to ask John back onto stage to say something more.
Wow, that's quick, efficient, convenient, cheaper, and trusted. People can now send their money offshore very easily. I know the service workers who get their money in cash don't have to keep it under their pillow. They can put it into the account and take it out when they need it. And we can all pay for our goods and services locally when someone is a VMT customer. Now I know our great friend and mentor Graham Ma would have been very proud of today, because he was a real supporter, and he drove Vodafone and Doha Bank and the Central Bank and everybody to implement this this product and service. And so he'd be really proud today, and it's great that he. And finally, I'd love to open the floor to questions. We have enough experts in the room who should be able to answer any question. Would you like to? Yeah?
Yeah, we're having a mic for you.
We will comply.
No, I have just a very logistical question. You had the reasons for sending those the remittance, and I saw 5 reasons. And Qatar Central Bank, we have about 25 reasons for such transactions. I don't know, are you going to fit that in your applications?
So basically, we pick the most. I think it's in fact 10 or 12, which are the most important ones.
They're all important.
Yes, the most used ones. Sorry. So yeah, we can definitely take a look into completing the list of the whole 25. For the moment, we have the 12 in.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank the Vodafone to put Qatar in the map of transfer of money, and the professionalities and the work they have done since our colleagues before he was started working with us maybe 2 years ago to achieve these goals and objectives. We are here now able to transfer money, but my question is now, how about if this money is going to be in the phone, or it's in the in the account of the SIM card, or it's going to be somewhere in a special account? So in case somebody's lost his phone or SME, what will happen then? What's the solution with the Vodafone? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. So very important question. And as I mentioned briefly, the money is kept in safety, which means the money sits physically not on the SIM card. So the whole Vodafone Money account sits on our platform, so in our network, which means that a customer loses the SIM card. The moment where a customer calls in our hotline, we disable the SIM card. and the SIM card is basically useless. And when the customer is now getting a new SIM card, the new SIM card is just linked with the Vodafone Money account in our system. So it's not stored on the SIM.
So it's centrally stored, and the cash actually resides at Doha Bank.